Hello everyone, this is Rosh from the Poor Millennial Mom, and this channel is all about cash stuffing, budgeting, and debt repayments. So if you're into that, please stay tuned. Today I am stuffing my bills for February 4th, 2022, and and also my variable envelopes. So here, I am going to start by counting my cash. This may or may not be the right amount of cash because I forgot to take my cash breakdown sheet to the bank with me. So let's find out together, you know? All right, so I think there's $630 here because that is what I took out of the bank. If there isn't, then we have a problem and I screwed up somewhere. So let's find out. 100, 200, 50, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 600, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Perfect. Okay. So while I sort these, how are you guys? What is up with you? I have had just such a busy week, and it's just been one of those days where I just have had too much to do, and I'm just so tired, and I feel like I am just living off of caffeine and exhaustion. So if you are also living off of caffeine and exhaustion, comment below and maybe we can commiserate over our lack of sleep. Because oh my goodness, it's rough, guys. It's rough. Like, I'm so tired all the time. But enough about me being tired. Let's get started on the bills. There we go. Okay. So we're going to start with rent, and yes, even though it's the beginning of the month, these envelopes do still have money in them because I had an extra cash stuffing in January. So I was going to roll this over into a month ahead. I have decided not to because things are getting more expensive. In particular, my utility bill, which we'll chat about when I get to it. But it was a big one. So I'm going to leave the money in here, and February is a month where I don't have a lot of income coming in. So it's mostly just the money for my student loans. Some of my work shifts got canceled. Yeah, so I just, for the sake of making sure my bills are paid, I'm going to leave the money in here. And maybe next month or in April, we can start with the month ahead. But for now, we're just going to do this. All right? Okay, I hope that was clear as mud. So we're going to put 190 into rent. So 150, oh, not 250s, 150, 70, and 90. So let's just count. So 150, 200, I'm going to put that 50 aside for now, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, plus that 50 equals 90. So 390 in rent. My rent is $355 or $755. Man, I wish my rent was $355. So that will do it. We're like halfway there already, which is amazing. Groceries is going to get 60. I only have 150 left, so I think this is going to be 20s. 20, 40, 60. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. Yeah, okay. So rent, groceries, and house is all for next month, and then all the other bills are due this month. I hope that makes sense. So yeah. So these are being filled for March. Yeah, okay. House has 20, 40, 60, and I actually have decided I'm not going to put anything into it this week because, honestly, this is mostly for hamster stuff because I don't really decorate. So our hamster doesn't need anything, and, you know, she's good. So I don't think we need to worry about her right now. Internet is going to get 15. 10, 20, 5, 30, plus 10 and 5, so 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45. Okay. All right, so my portion of the internet is $50, so we're like pretty darn close, which is great. And this is due on the 15th anyway. Utilities, oh my goodness, you guys. So if you live in Alberta, like I do, you will find that our utility cost just skyrocketed. Like, it went from, in the 3 years I've lived in this townhouse, I've never paid more than a $300 utility bill. And my last bill came back at like $500. $500. Like, we didn't change anything about how we were living over the last 2 years. Like, we've been home more, but whatever. And I am so mad. They deregulated our energy, I guess. I think, from what I understand, they like dropped the caps and stuff, and so there's just tons of fees. We went from, I signed up for a fixed rate because the floating rate was absurd. The fixed rate also is not great, so it's ridiculous, and I've been like trying to figure out how I'm gonna pay these ridiculous energy bills when I'm not working a lot, but you know, we'll get there. So on that note, NMAX, I put 40 in, I think. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to bump up my contribution to this one because like that is such a big bill. I had to pull out of my emergency fund just to cover it. And like my partner and I split it, but even the extra like $150 that it was just like, holy guacamole, like that is a lot of money. Anyways, phone. That's just a long-winded way to say that utilities are expensive, y'all, in Alberta. So 20, 40, 60. This is great because my phone bill is 65, so we are almost there. Okay, what else? Daycare. I like to make sure I am ahead on my daycare because sometimes my ex does not pay on time, and I want to make sure I have the full amount in the bank to pay the daycare, and then I can chase after him for what he owes. So 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60. He's gotten better at that, I'll give him that, but I still get nervous, and I still want to make sure the daycare payment is there, and the total daycare payment is $468. So, yeah, it's pretty high. Tuition, well, actually it isn't. It's high for me. It's a really big expense. Tuition is $65 for my daughter's private school. So it's going to be 50 plus 10 plus 5. Let's see. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 5, no, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 130. The total for this is $250. So I paid at the end of the month by e-transfer, and it just kind of, usually it works out. Okay, so that is all of my bills stuffed, and since I'm not doing month ahead, we're just going to go ahead and close the binder and move on to our variables. That is these envelopes here. Okay, so I've got 20 for each of these envelopes, but I think I'm actually going to do 25. This weekend, I am taking my son to the science center, and so I want to make sure that we have enough money to enjoy our trip. So the first one is food. That's going to get 25. So there's 20, 45, 50 in there. I'm going to apologize if this video is super scattered because I am super scattered today. But I do hope that you are enjoying it. 25 to miscellaneous. Okay, so 50, 70, 90, 110, 5, 10, 15. I did that wrong, didn't I? Yep, y'all are going to come in the comments and be like, you did that wrong. So let's recount it. 50, 70, 90, 110, 115, 120, 125. There we go. yeah, I anticipate using at least the fun envelope and probably the food envelope this weekend. Because my kids were so great while I was sick that I just kind of want to reward them for it. Okay, so put those in order. 25 into miscellaneous. 50, 70, 90, 110, 5, 10, 15. So 110 plus 15 is 125. That makes sense because I took out the excess and I have not used these envelopes since my last bill stuffing. So, you know. Okay, kids. 25. Yeah, we're probably going to have 125 in this one too. 20, 40, 60, 80, 125. Yep. Okay. So there is an extra 20 left, which I thought would happen. And since I have it here and I am so nervous about those high utility bills, let's just put these envelopes into here. Because I'm so nervous about those high utility bills, I am actually going to throw that into my utilities envelope and add $20 there. Make that 140. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you again soon for another cash stuffing on Wednesday. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being patient with me. I know this video might be a little more scattered than most of mine, but like I said, I am very scattered. I'm very tired. It's 10:30 and it's just late. So, yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good week and I will see you again soon. Bye!